Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
On the Denver sideline, you can look at their head coach. His guys looking to finish out strong. 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team excited for a home game on this Christmas night. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Arrowhead. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. Going to get that complete. This is Sky Moore. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Yellow! Go on, 80!
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes quickly out to right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That one on target to Moore. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
Broncos nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll give it to Dobbins. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 21. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10. Motion man is Rice. First down throw, Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. LeBarco's offense. And Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive. And as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. Here's Dobbins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A run with Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So, ultimately, a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
They put Kelsey in motion. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Big snap on first and 10. He'll take a shot with Mims. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The regular season starts to move towards its conclusion. So many great games going on this weekend with playoff relevance. The AFC and NFC playoff pictures starting to come into focus. Big one coming up on Sunday night. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on the call. Kickoff set for 8:20 Eastern right here on EA Sports. And this is Jared Goff. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. and it's Scary Terry McLaurin. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Nix. He finds his man, Troutman. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chiefs 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Sky Moore, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That one on target. Some more. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
We'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of
Here's a
3.
second down and 7 from the 37.
At the Broncos' 37-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. It's complete to Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes
He's got one at a time. They get to him and bring him down. John Franklin Myers getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From the 41, here's second and 7. Fourth quarter coming up here on Christmas night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They face second down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. His 12th touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's got his man ground. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mahomes back. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Mahomes now to throw again. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Justin Sternad gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Mahomes. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
25 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
43. They're going to run to the gun with Pacheco. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Moore going in motion.
At the 7-yard line.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Mahomes now on second down. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. Patrick to throw. He can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. Here's a toss as they look to run. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. A run now with McLaughlin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.